I'm Rose Mercier with The Governance Coach. This is my colleague, Joe Inskeep. We're at a conference where there are a lot of board members who are interested in and already perhaps involved in policy governance. But we also have lots of board members who are here really trying to figure out whether policy governance would work for their board. Joe, in your experience, what do you think it is that leads board members or boards to really look into policy governance?
Yeah, lots of reasons. I think boards come with their own set of reasons for looking into policy governance. I mean, there are so many good people that want to help their organizations and serve in good ways. Some of them are fortunate enough to land on effective boards, and maybe even more particularly, effective boards are looking for ways to improve. So even the most effective boards will sometimes look toward policy governance because it's a complete description of board work, all that's necessary to govern well and to do that job well. And effective boards can find ways to make improvements by adopting policy governance as well. It's like a good gardener in a beautiful garden. You do a walkabout, you always find some plants that need attention. Even effective boards find ways to improve when they adopt policy governance. But most of us don't end up on boards as effective as we hoped they would be. And it's no, it's no wonder. I mean, we don't do much, we don't have a history of board education. And every craft, every skill, every profession, people learn how to do their work. But for some reason we join boards and off we go. And there's so much more to it than that. So boards without a model that clearly defines what their work is and how to do it well, they'll struggle, and that's a natural thing. That struggle takes a lot of shapes. Sometimes it has to do, maybe most often has to do with, since they don't know as much about governance as they would have hoped, they end up being pulled by the gravity of operations, and they get involved in decisions and discussions that are below their level, below the board level, involved in minutia, fingers in the organization. So really, that creates problems both for the board and for the CEO. It doesn't feel particularly satisfying to be on that kind of a board. A board shouldn't be satisfied with that kind of work. Some boards begin to look around for a better way. Policy governance is one of the few that's out there that is integrated, principled, very well thought out, and contains all the necessary aspects of successful board work.